We are back. Art the Clown is back. Today, we are going inside of the Dark Aether with no guns allowed. Basically getting legendary loot the hardest way possible, but actually proving that it can be done, and it isn't that bad after all, as long as you prepare a little bit. So drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. Want to unlock all new mastery camos like Singularity ASAP? Check out Mitch Cactus, the biggest and the most reliable name in Call of Duty. They offer instant delivery DLC codes like Monster Energy. Trusted by the community and seen all over YouTube, Mitch Cactus has over 20,000 verified reviews and thousands of personal vouchers. Make them the go-to for all things Call of Duty and even other games like Battlefield 6. Use code SPAZO to save 5% off for a limited time only. All you need is an Aether Blade. An Aether Blade, and you can do anything in this game. And matter of fact, if you guys leave a like on this video, I will redo this entire run with no Aether Blade and absolutely nothing, only tacticals and lethals. So if you guys want to see how to get a ton of legendary loot without ever needing a single thing, I'm going to show you guys if you guys leave a like on this video, but we're also going to do that today just with an Aether Blade. Aether Blade is one of the best things you can get inside of the game. It's a very, very easy acquisition to get, believe it or not. It is super easy. So what we're going to do today, we brought in some perks. We brought in an Aether Blade. That is it. No guns. No guns are needed, ladies and gentlemen. You don't need the meta build. You don't need to level up a certain weapon to have certain attachments unlocked. You just don't. Well, here we are inside of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. Welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today, if you don't know already from the intro or, well, the other part of the video that we were just yapping about, today we're going to be getting a ton of legendary loot without a single weapon. And it's definitely going to be fun. We're going to be going to one of the coolest Dark Aethers they ever released inside of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. But first, we need to get a Sigil. So we got to go to Tier 3 and start running some Tier 3 contracts. Now, one thing that's interesting that you guys can do is if you have some thermites, you can just stack those over and over inside of your inventory and use one of those, or use those to kill Mega Abominations, like insta-kill him. Just a little FYI, a little tip, if you guys are running like an Aether Blade, because Aether Blade can kill stuff, but it takes a little bit of time. It's not exactly extremely fast, but it can happen. So ideally in this type of game today, we're going to be trying to get a Sigil without doing a bounty contract. So we need to do spores, we need to do outlast, we need to do cargoes, weapon saves, whatever it is, just no bounties. Obviously we can if we get thermites, but well, usually when you want something inside of Call of Duty Zombies, whether it's schematics, acquisitions, loot, freaking gobblegums over in the other Call of Duty games, you don't get it, right? So we're probably not going to be able to get them today, but we're going to head over to this Outlast contract. It's 230 meters away. Leave a like on this video if you guys haven't already, man. Welcome, guys, to the channel. We're close to 122,000 subscribers, so if you guys haven't yet subscribed, make sure you guys do so you guys never miss out on any Call of Duty Zombies content we do decide to do here on the channel. You guys have been loving this series. You guys have been loving me going back to MW3 Zombies, and I'm not going to lie, I've been having more fun playing these and had, honestly, an easier time making videos because it's just so enjoyable to me than I have had on Black Ops 7. So, I appreciate it. But, here we go. We can head over here. Now, obviously, given we've started this series and we've collected everything that we've kind of have already through this series, so like the 3-plate, we collected it in a different video. The jumpsuit, we've collected it in the last video. Very easy stuff to get. You know, obviously the 3-plate's super easy. The jumpsuit, we don't need it. I'm trying to think of the Dark Aether we're going to today. I believe it doesn't have a, whatchamacallit, a bounty. I believe it's just an Outlast contract and then a Spore contract. And then it has an Escort contract, but obviously we need a VR11 to do it, so we're not going to be doing that. It's only going to be 2 contracts that we will be doing inside of the Dark Aether. But, should be good. These Outlast contracts are really sleeper. They barely have zombies in them. Sometimes they get to spawning pretty crazy. It's very weird. Sometimes you won't have many, and then all of a sudden you'll be like, whoa, hold up. But yeah, like that player right here has probably drew a lot of the zombies away from this for us, but we're just gonna chill. There's a Victus XMR. Here comes a Mangler. So I kind of shared a habit that I would love to see you guys actually start doing inside of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, and it involves having an Aether Blade. Now, what you want to do is basically when you hear that Aether Blade re-hit your inventory, you want to kind of get in the habit of just instantly throwing it, especially if you're going to start doing runs like this. It's going to make your life a million times easier. Now, there's going to be a lot of throws that you do that kill absolutely nothing because there is nothing, right? But then there's going to be times where you just do it out of habit and it saves your butt, right? So I would recommend getting in the habit of that. Just once it hits your inventory, throw it. Try not to save it. There we go. Contract is over. We have some decoys we can use. We can throw that. We have a decoy. We have a mangler. Just let that hit us. Sigil. Self-revive. Okay. There was a large rucksack in there, but we don't need it. We're good. We're good. We got one. We got an a spore over there. It'd be cool if a cargo just spawned in. Sometimes it does. Whenever you do this Outlast contract, sometimes it'll kickstart that. But, oh well. I don't want to go to the Dark Aether right now. I don't want to like make this video like 5 minutes long. So we are going to do a few more contracts before we go. Just kind of do a little bit. You know, not using guns, it is very recommended that you get a quote-unquote ton of self-revives. So we already got one. So put it this way, every single tier 3 contract we can do, we can buy a self-revive with the funds that we get, or with the essence that we get, we can buy a self-revive every single time. So, in my opinion, good old 5 or 6. You might not need them. You might not. Okay? But I would prefer to have them and not need them rather than dying and really wish you had some. So, just take your time, get them, right, if you're going to do a run like this. Now, I've had games, dude, where I've taken in a whole rucksack of self-revives. And then I've had games where I didn't need a single one because it just flows, you know, it's easy. And it does get a lot easier, I will say that. When you start doing runs like this, you do get better at the game. But I wouldn't recommend someone who just bought the game today to do a run like this. I wouldn't. You gotta get used to it. You gotta feel, you gotta know what you're doing. You gotta know where you're going, what the contract's gonna do, where the contract is, how you are gonna run the contract. So this is kind of something that's, anybody can realistically do it. I'm not saying don't do it, but I'm saying you kind of got to know the game a little bit. You know, don't like install zombies, install the game, buy the game, and like first game on, like, oh, I'm about to do it all with no gun. Don't do that. At least like play a few games. Unlock the Dark Aethers, then you can do it. Then you can have at it. Because by then you probably will be able to do it. There we go. We can just hop up here. Come on. Break, you stupid spore. This can get interesting real quick doing these spore contracts, but we should be okay. In theory, we have a decoy, so we need it. And I missed that. There we go. Next one. All the way over here. Come on. I missed it, dude. Ooh, there's zombies. We can throw this decoy. Need some armor. I don't have any. So I'm taking a little bit more damage than I should. Holy moly. Aether Shroud. Sweet. There we go. Good jump right there. There we go. Contract's done. Okay. We gotta kill some zombies first before we loot this. We got a mimic on our tail. There we go. Oh my god, that's a lot of zombies. There's a lot of them. And we can just go out this way. Come on. That player came, dragged all these zombies here, and then just dipped. How lame is that? I'm just bringing them over here, and then we're just going to circle over there. Ooh, a plate. The smart way to do it. Collect a little bit of XP. And here we go. We can outrun these guys. Go, 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 go. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Sigil. All that for that. Not worth it. Okay, we can head to a buy station. Wouldn't be a bad idea. 170 meters away, they're doing that cargo contract. Okay, so it's all the way over there. We obviously can buy a few self-revives. So one thing I do want to explain to you guys, we can do this bounty. One thing I do want to explain to you guys, you know, the best loot's going to be in the Dark Aether. You know, obviously you can do tier 3 contracts and you can get paid, right? You can get a ton of stuff. But chances, you're going to get the most stuff in the Dark Aether. So I've always said this. I've always tried to push more and more people who watch the channel to do this. But I would recommend not spending too much time in tier 3 if your goal is to get a ton of loot. I would rather see you kind of do what I did, except directly go to the Dark Aether. You know, pull a sigil, go. Not wait, you know, and do all this, because you're kind of wasting time. Now, obviously, if you want to do more tier 3 contracts and you want to do all that, cool, right? That's fine. But I'm saying in the sense of, like, you trying to get as much loot as possible, as quickly as possible, that's kind of the goal. This dude is not moving, so it's fine by me. I'm going to just Aether Blade him through the rooftop. Oh, he went down. Come on, Mimic. Alright, we got zombies here. There's a plate. Ooh, thermite. Stow it. Come on. There we go. Alright, we can grab this. Where is our Mimic? I don't care about these other Mimics. It's gonna bounce back. See, these bounty contracts take a little bit of time, so you have to kind of be prepared for that. They're not like something that goes extremely fast. Okay, we can hop over here. Oh my god. That hit me hard. Come on. See, I can use my jug suit. We can just pop down here. Come on, Aether Blade. What's its HP at? 'Cause I can just use this jug suit and get it done with. Feel that. We definitely didn't have to do this contract. Oh my god. I have no plates. That's my problem right now. I've been running constantly from zombies, so I haven't picked up any plates, but here we go. Let's do this real quick. Alright, what do we got? See what I'm saying? You don't really want to stick to tier 3 contracts because you don't really get the best of the best. You really just want to hit the Dark Aether, and that's really where this video is going to kind of go off and take place. Dark Aether is more of the harder spot for a lot of people. So we're going to be going to the Dark Aether here. Right there in the middle of that area. We need to head here, but we're going to hit this little jump thing. So what I was talking about to a lot of you guys, if you want to just stack these, so you want to stow this, equip that, refill, and then you'll drop one, you'll stow it, and then you'd refill again, and then you'll basically have 3, if that kind of makes sense. But we just dropped that one. It's okay. I'm not worried about it. We're going to continue on. We got 90 for the direction for this. And then we'll be good, and then we can go to the Dark Aether. Because we'll pick up a few self-revives. Mr. Mimic is back, but we can slowly kill these guys. It's always an issue. Always takes a minute to do this. There's a plate. There's a Molotov. Okay. Just keep taking down these zombies, then we'll go. It's always, yeah. It's always one of those things, man. You gotta take your time if you're gonna do no guns. It's just part of it. Obviously, if you have a triple pack, legendary, F-Tac Siege, this is a completely different ball game. My dumbass just bought a 3-plate vest. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's get rid of that. We have a few, and then I'll show you guys a little bit of a trick if you guys are new to MW3 zombies and you don't know how this works. But if you ever go to a Dark Aether, you always want to make sure that before you spawn in, you stow your currently held and equipped self-revive. Because whenever you join the Dark Aether, what will happen is your plates will automatically get refilled, your equipment will automatically get refilled, but most importantly, your self-revive will automatically get refilled. So stow it. Just make sure you don't die before you load in. If that makes sense, you don't want to do that. But yeah, now we can spawn in and we can get this. Do it, man. Here we go. All right, I have to remember a little bit because I haven't played this Dark Aether in a solid 6-7 months. We gotta hit these boost pads, and we're gonna head over this way. Such a cool Dark Aether, though. Honestly, so sweet. All right, we can pull our chute so we can grab this. The nice thing, you know, obviously they're glowing yellow. What you want to do is you want to try and parachute right to it and hold down your interact button as you're coming to it. That way, right when you hit that point, you grab it. You don't have to sit up there and then hold it and do all that crazy stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, look. This Outlast is not easy. So you want to be ready, okay? It has 2 different waves. It can be a pain. If you find your right route and you kind of get it down and you lock in, you can do it. I don't, this is easy stuff, okay? But I know a lot of you guys are just starting playing, and it just can be a very big pain. So just be ready for that. The Hellhounds are going to be the most annoying thing in here, as well as the Mimics. Okay, let me hop up here. Always hit that middle if you can. There's a plate. Okay, that was weird. My character just completely stopped. Go back over here, jump up here. Throw our Aether Blade. We got a Hellhound dead. I thought I bought more plates. I have 2. Okay, there's half done. That's where you kind of want to be. That. We have our Aether Shroud. I would recommend using that. Dude, my character keeps stopping. That is crazy. Ooh, get out of that Hellhound fire. Don't want to be involved in that. There's a Disciple. Try and save your Aether Shroud for grabbing the reward, if you can. I know it can be tempting to use it, but again, we brought in so many self-revives. Guys, if we go down, it does not matter. That's the point. Alright, there we go. And Aether Shroud. There we go. Bam. Another self-revive. Alright, let's get out of here. Time is money. So let's go. Please quit auto-plating. I hate that I have that setting on, but it genuinely saves me. Or else I wouldn't play. Alright, we gotta go over to the next contract. Come on, raise up. There we go. We gotta go. Bam. That is the... I believe that's the escort. I hope I'm right. I really do. If not, we might be cooked. Genuinely. Alright, we can hit this. What you want to do is you just want to pull your parachute right when you come out. We'll see. It says the name. What is it? Spore control. That's what we want. Okay, we're going to have to drop a little bit of this stuff. So we're going to drop that, and that, and that. We'll drop a few self-revives. Because we're going to need to pick up this stuff. Okay, so let's go here. There's one right there. Let's put these, so these. Drop down, equip, grab, grab. Okay. This is where this one's a little bit more annoying. Okay, it's the first one. Gotta wait, so we're gonna pull out a decoy. Just chill for a minute. Alright, it's ready. Let's throw the decoy. Drop down. There we go. Alright. Ladder. Watch for mimics. If that happens, you will get smoked. I'm not kidding. I'm not trolling you. They will cook you. You have to be careful if you're hitting that ladder. It's one thing I've learned. For sure. I've definitely learned it. Alright, throw that down. Jump this. Equip. Throw. Bam. Money. Okay? We're going to drop back down. Just trust, alright? Trust the process. Boom. Jump. Aether Blade. Punch. Get active in the field. Rinse and repeat. We're gonna hit this because I forgot to grab the other boost. Freaking Aether Blade. Any plates? Ooh, yes. Need them. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you're ready. Boom! Continue. We're gonna fly all the way over here. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And we're gonna throw as we're falling. Boom. Refill. Boom. Double it. Aether Blade it. We're gonna push back here. Boost up here. Alright, listen, ladies and gentlemen. I'm giving you guys gems here. We're gonna drop back down. Take the health damage. Boom. Circle back around. Try not to die, because your boy has no plates, so this is way harder than if somebody was actually responsible. Drop. Boom. Do a miss. And do it. Okay, we went down, but it's okay. I have no plates, dude. I don't know. I have no plates. Alright, now we're actually going to hit this and get out of here. Here we go. Now we're going to hit this one right here. Okay, so let's get ready. We can equip another one. Okay, get ready. I missed that. Sometimes you can make that throw. I was trying to be cool. Okay, I have nothing to help myself live except do this. Speed run. There we go. Do I have any more spores? I have one. That's all we need. Jump up here. Grab the ladder. Spin. Gone. We're heading down here now. To that one. You can see it right there. Okay, let's drop down here. Slowly but surely. Just glide in. Seal Team 6. Throw that down. This is the last one, guys. Last one. Let's remain calm. So we almost have completed our mission. I wish I could just get blessed with like a plate. Maybe like 2. That's train around. What is that? Full power. It's pretty clutch because it's an Aether Shroud. Ooh, bob and weave. Round and round. We got the specials spawning in. Shroud. There we go. Gimme the loot. Give me the loot. There we go. Some good loot. No guns. We're out of here, dude. Easy money. To the extraction point. Boom. We have to go here. We gotta go back here to extract. So we're just gonna grab this, try not to miss like I just did. Art the Clown, jump. Oh god. Art the Clown, you're getting messy, dude. You are getting super messy here. There we go. Alright, and we're out of here. There you go. No guns, easy loot, easy money. That's how you do it. We got a legendary Aether tool. I'm happy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, do not forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one. I'm out. Have a good one. Peace.